Hey, what's going on, Internet? Tonight, we're going to go back to an updated Sultai fog list. And you're probably like, oh god, this deck? Well, I think there's no better time to play this deck, because in about 10 hours from now, I'm going to be getting on a plane to go to sissy, California, home of Bloods, Crips, Latin Kings, and all sorts of immorality, sodomy, and whatnot. So we'll play this this hardly ever attacks hippie deck. So let's go real quick through the updated list. We got 4 Salvage Drones, 4 Fogs, 4 Elvish Visionaries, 4 Alchemist Vial, 3 Telling Time, 2 Disperse, 1 Nissa, 3 Tutelage, our primary win condition. Drop down to 3 Artifcier's Epiphanies, 2 Languish, 1 Kiora, 3 Possessed Skaab, 1 Nixilis, 1 Greenwarden of Murasa, and we got 24 lands, 6 islands, 4 swamps, 4 forests, 2 Lumbering Falls, 2 Sunken Hollows, 2 Woodland Cemetaries, 2 Drowned Catacombs, and 2 Hinterland Harbors. So if you're unfamiliar with this deck, it's basically just you play a Sphinx's Tutelage, and you just don't die, and you eventually mill them out. But also, since we got some new toys and new planeswalkers, we actually kind of have 3 more win conditions, which our optional win conditions are planeswalker ultimates. Usually not the best thing to bank on, but we're playing a fog deck, so we can kind of, just keep fogging until we get there. So we got our Nissa, which makes 36 power for her ultimate that can swing right away. We got Kiora, which will make 24 power and usually results in a board wipe on your opponent's side, because the 3/8/8s come into the field and they each can fight something to fight. And we got Nixilis. Target opponent gets an emblem. Whenever a player draws a card, you lose 2 life. Shouldn't take too long to kill them after that. So, all these ultimates, it takes time to get there. And then some of them take time to actually finish off the opponent, but it's really not that different from Sphinx's Tutelage. And then also, as you're building up to those ultimates, they can do other things. Now, Kiora, we're just using her for her ultimate and to cheat on mana a little bit. We will never use the -2 in this deck. Never. Because it's revealed top 4 cards of your library, which is cool. You may put a creature card and or a land card from among them into your hand. Okay, that's cool too. Put the rest into your graveyard. We'll never use that because, what happens if, we draw 3 Tutelages? That just all fucking goes in the graveyard. That seems like a waste. So I'm not even going to take that chance. So, she's just in there. It's kind of experimental. But she's been alright. It lets you, with her out, you can go turn 4 Kiora. And you can go turn 5 Possessed Skaab and then plus Kiora and leave the fog up that you presumably are getting back with the Skaab. Or, just leaving an extra mana up for an Alchemist Vial activation. Now, the other thing that I've been testing, and it's actually been alright, is 4 Salvage Drones. So I know in some of the old lists, people would run a Rune Servitor, which I never really liked because it draws when it dies, it draws your opponent a card. It's a 2 mana 2/2. So, I draw a card, potentially, triggering Tutelage again or digging deeper for it. But, the opponent getting a card too. Yes, you're technically taking a card out of their library, but you're also giving them another resource to potentially beat you. The Salvage Drone is just one-sided. You just loot. And, yeah, draw a card, discard. So you got to kind of be careful. Once you hit, 7 lands, probably, you really probably want to start sandbagging lands, depending on what's on your hand, because, you'll be looting with Salvage Drone and looting with Tutelage. And, we took out all the Evolving Wilds from the original list because we do want, a lot of these 24 lands just to hit land drops and then to just have stuff to throw away. And also, if your opponent is super dirtly, whenever this deals combat damage to a player, you get to ingest 1, which is basically, take the top card of your library and exile it. So it's a bonus mill, but it's not something you really depend on. What the hell we got here? Devoid. This card has no color, yet it loots. That shit don't make no sense. So yeah, and to make room for all this new stuff. Oh, and then Greenwarden was the other big addition. It's basically a better version, but more expensive of the Possessed Skaab. So it's the 4th Possessed Skaab. It's currently bugged, so when it dies, you don't get the card back. If they ever fix that, it's gonna be amazing. But it's still good enough. You know, it's like the 8th fog, basically. And so yeah, as you can see, we dropped down. You're like, why don't you have all 4 Artifacier's Epiphanies? Well, we had to, you know, fit some of this new stuff in. So I didn't want to drop any of the 1 or 2 drops. So, you know, you always want to be doing something on, you know, turn 2 at the bare minimum. So I didn't want to, you know, get rid of a Vial, a Visionary, a Telling Time. We dropped down to 2 Disperses. That's a 2-drop we can get rid of because it's usually not something we cast onto, and it's a reactive card. So that's why that's there. But, you know, we got the Fogs, the Visionaries, the Vials, the Telling Times to dig for Tutelage or a Planeswalker. And we got 2 Languishes. And, you know, we got new lands, Lumbering Falls. Like, I've been back and forth on, Seer, Lumbering Falls, and the stupid blue one. You know, when something's tapped, you can keep it tapped. But I just find that Lumbering Falls is a little bit better than this. I mean, because you can end up, you know, having to play this land and get no value out of it. Whereas, you know, you usually can find some value with the Lumbering Falls, even just, you know, fog another attacker for a turn at the cost of your land. And, you know, basically 4 mana activate it, and 5 mana because you might trade the land or just lose it altogether. But anyways, so yeah, going to California for the holidays tomorrow. Bunch of sissy Democrats, pacifists. But, you know, California ain't all bad. What did California give us? I guess the Reagan Library. Reagan spent a lot of time there. He was cool. He was Arnold Schwarzenegger. It is the epicenter of pornography in the United States, and, you know, I love me some pornography. Yeah. And I think it is one of the few places still in this great nation where I can go to a Home Depot at 5:30 a.m. in the morning, load the back of my pickup truck with what do we say, non-indigenous peoples, and no one will bat an eyelash. So it ain't all bad. But alright, let's see if we can find some games here. I'll probably be going in and out of this stupid voice for, I don't know why I'm doing this voice. It's just so funny, the view of California from people who've never been there, never lived there, or like me, grew up there. It's funny. But that was said to me recently. Look, it's Bloods, Crips, and Latin Kings. It's a war zone there. It's like, yeah, sure is. I think the most dangerous part of California is all the fucking yuppies on the road talking on their cell phones. It's way more dangerous than accidentally finding yourself in Compton in the middle of a fucking drive-by. Here we go. Found a game. Let's go. So yes, I'm gonna be there. We're leaving in 10 hours, so early tomorrow morning. It's almost 8:30 here on the East Coast right now, and I'll be there for about a week and a half. Probably record a video or 2 while I'm there. I won't have the Yeti microphone with me, but I'll have a laptop, so I'll just use the laptop mic. Should be alright. Look at this guy. Had the Iron Fist. Mystic Sphinx, 728. You know, Mystic Sphinx. Oh my god, the greed. The greed. I gotta do it. Like, I'm gonna roll the dice. What I got? Like 3 draws to hit an untapped land to have a turn 3 tutelage on the play. Like, if there's no tutelage there, I fucking throw this back in a heartbeat. Uh-oh. But I don't know. I don't know what this guy can be playing. And, we get paid off. So we hit the land. Hopefully this guy isn't, like, super aggro. And we get another tutelage. One thing to watch out for, I mean, I don't really know how, if Tragic Arrogance is gaining in popularity. So it's something to keep in mind. So, Boros allies. I bet he wish he had an untapped white source. So, you know, I can get hit by a 1/1 this turn. I'll play out the basic just in case we draw another check land. I would like to hit a green source. My cats are going nuts because I think they know we're leaving. But we got a cat sitter. Should be fine. Come on, guys. Grow up. That's scary. I mean, that's not even an ally. Oh, well. I mean, this guy has a very ambitious mana base. Thursday, would you calm the fuck down? If you unplug this wire, I'm gonna be upset. Alright, so even though we hit the turn 3 and turn 4 tutelage, we don't have any green. We don't have any fogs. We have 1 Vial, so we're kind of in trouble here. We might lose. I mean, we're obviously playing against, you know, an aggro deck. If he slaps something on this fucking double striker, I will Vial it away. Let me go to attack. So let me crack this. I'm not taking 10. So I mean, it just looks like he's just trying to aggro us out, and yeah, I mean, I might not have the resources to hold him off. What I would want is a forest, so I can play Visionary into something else, but we're not going to get it. And I'm probably just going to play this to block. I can't get anything back with it. I mean, I have 10 green sources in the deck. We don't really have a whole lot of green. I mean we do, but it's all single green. It's a 14 blue, 10 green, 10 black. So I mean, he could have a removal spell. I mean, look at this mana base. Yikes. Oh wait, this thing has trample too. Alright, so we're probably just gonna die to this thing. I mean, we need a Disperse. A Disperse, like, Languish won't do it anymore. We need a Disperse, another Vial, a Fog. And we're not gonna get it. So we will get triple tutelage though. We'll just play it out. So, okay, greedy keep. Punished, I was punished. I mean, I figure I'll get punished for, you know, poking fun at some people. That planner outburst, top deck from last game. Could not punish this incredibly interesting mana base. Oh well, he got us. Nothing I can do. It was very disappointing. But you know, we had a lot of outs. One Disperse, and like we just fucking win that game on the spot. Like it would be almost impossible for us to lose that game with the Disperse. Which we have 2. I mean, could I have waited a turn on that Alchemist Vial? I mean, not really, because, you know, I tapped out for the Skaab the next turn. So, yeah. Can't really do anything about that one. But for those of you who don't know anything about me, which is probably all of you, my worldview is probably a little bit different from yours. I mean, I wasn't even born in the States. I came here when I was like 1. Product of an interracial marriage. I served in my country's military. This country, USA. It was King W was my commander-in-chief for a while. So, yeah. I think everything's stupid, to be honest with you. Like, pretty much, you know, but people on both sides of the fence, they're just shitheads. People who straddle the fence, they're probably shitheads. There's probably shit on the fence. And so yeah, I'll just poke fun at everything. You know, poke fun at Stainless here for one, like, did they even have a fucking QA department? Like, how did they not notice that Greenwarden doesn't work? Like, it's on the fucking card. Like, I mean, they probably did, but it just goes to show, like, you know, how cheap Wizards is, or just how, like, Stainless just has no pride in their work. That they would just ship something that clearly does not function. It's not some weird fucking corner case of, like, you know, Awakened Lands not being affected by Archangel of Tides or any weird shit like that. It's just literally on the card, and the text on the card does not work. So let's see. I mean, of course, you know, we get a triple tutelage draw, but we're playing against, you know, a hyper aggressive aura deck, and now we're playing against a glitch. But he used the 1 in his name. He really wanted that name. Those guys are always confused. Oh yeah, Steel Old 6-land Alchemist Vial. And oh my god, this is fucking horrible. I mean, I'll keep it, whatever. I mean, I can play a drone on turn 2, and then I can Epiphany on turn 3. And it's just fucking aggressive decks for days, so where are all the fucking dirtly decks when I was, you know, doing my other shit? I mean, I don't mind people to play aggressive decks, but I do mind if it's like the only thing they play. Branch out. I mean, everyone thought, you know, oh yeah, here we go. Well, I'll definitely fog this for a turn. And then loot my way to hopefully something good. Yes, I would like to use that. Yes. Alright, well, we have the tutelage. Let's just get rid of this harbor. I don't want to get rid of anything else. Definitely don't want to get rid of that swamp. Alright, we have a Disperse. Take a hit. I want to see how all in he goes. I let the shields down. And I can take 3. Whatever. Yeah, Goblin Arsonist, that's amazing. Come on, throw another Perilous Mirror, that's amazing. Okie dokie. So this guy is just typical all-in red. I can somewhat punish. Now, do I want to take 6 more damage to dig this turn? I mean, all I would be doing, yeah, I'm gonna dig. I want to hit a land drop. All right. I'll get rid of the Visionary. We'll see how this goes. Now we probably gonna feel Nixilis' drawback here with the losing the life. Oh, he is going all fucking in. Okay. Too bad I couldn't punish that with the fog. Oh, I can punish it with the Languish. He would need... Okay, so this is going to take me to 5. And his next creature is going to have haste. He didn't play another creature, so he might not have it. Because he's going to get Bloodlust. He just took the 1. So I wonder if he's just running 2 Bloodlusts in this list. I mean, we could easily just get burnt out by Firecraft, Twin Bolt, but I can't do anything about that anymore. What the fuck? Alchemist Vial? Okay. Alright, so we do know his next creature is going to have haste. And I am just like... Okay, we did hit a Firecraft. So that's good. Yeah, okay. Like I said, I'm gonna hold this Disperse up. Actually, we just hold Lumbering Falls up. I'm probably just never gonna play a creature again because he could have Ravaging Blaze. I also have Rolling Thunder. Guess I'll just main phase this. I mean, he's almost dead. Yeah, I'll get rid of this island. I mean, he is mono red, so I guess I forgot to see, like, you know, we're probably like hitting him a lot. Yeah, okay, so he found it. He found his burn. Or not. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be rough. Yep. Here's your Infectious Bloodlust. Yeah, I'll just bounce that. You can replay the Arsonist if you want, but I have a fog for that. I'm just worried about Ravaging Blaze, man. Or Act of Treason. It's probably what he's got. He's probably got Act of Treason. I mean, we know he's playing Act of Treason. So, what can we do here? I mean, I really can't take any damage. So I'm gonna have to fog. I can't go to 2, because I'll die. Yep. So, I mean, he did have it. I mean, I can block with Lumbering Falls, but then that takes me to 2. You know, after blocks. But I mean, we could theoretically win. I mean, we're still good here. It just depends on how much we mill. Oh, he's done. Well, we don't have the win yet, man. Oh wait, do we have enough? No, I mean, we'll have it next. I mean, I could have Epiphanied, but it'll only theoretically bring him down to 2. Alright, we just gotta live this turn. And we'll win for sure next turn. Here's the Act of Treason. I mean, we knew that shit was coming. Okay, we'll fog there. So we've taken down to 3. I can loot or ob Nixilis away Salvage Drone, take him down to 1. Oh wait, there you go. No, we have the win. We have the win on board. Nope, computer, you should have stopped the Salvage Drone. I mean, we had the win on board anyway, so I could just loot away. But I think this is a little bit more hilarious. So let's see what this Alchemist Vial deck is. Just stop blockers. And it's basically your standard super all-in. I mean, not super all-in. I mean, you had the burn. It looked like you only ran 2 traders or 2 bloodlusts. So yeah. Well, I'm surprised we survived that, but I wasn't paying attention. But I guess we got some pretty good mills. Hey, I won. I'll get one more in there, because I know you guys don't like seeing this sissy fog bullshit. Let's see if we can get 3 hyper aggressive decks in a row. And oh my god, I'm flying Delta tomorrow. I fucking hate Delta. I don't think I've ever had a good experience with Delta Airlines. But going straight to LAX, so that should be good. No layovers in Atlanta. The Atlanta airport's the fucking worst. I mean, it'd be one thing, yeah. I mean, it's like, what is it, like technically like the busiest airport in the U.S. It's like everyone there is just so nasty and rude. Remember, I went to London one year, and yeah, those fuckers lost my luggage. Never made it out of Atlanta. I finally got it to London, like a day before I was gonna leave. Oh, here's Ganja 51. We're on the play again, so I mean, we've been fortunate there. All right, we got some shitty mana, but we have a looter and we have a vial or a telling. Actually, I'm probably gonna telling time on 2. And hopefully we can fix this mana situation. Like, I haven't had problems with the mana until, you know, of course I hit the record button. And then everything's going to shit. And we're playing elves. Of course we are. It's a shame we didn't hit a forest there. We could threaten the double block. What are you going to do? Mono black elves. So, I mean, I'll take 2 here, because I don't think he has a 2-drop that can threaten this salvage drone. Man, this is 3 games in a row I'm facing a 1-drop. It's nuts. Okay. I think our mana's good now. Almost. We need something for the ob. Alright, at least now we have an elf to stop the drain from the Thornbow. And, you know, I could mill 1 there, but I want to threaten the double block. More fancy mana bases here. Yeah, okay, Deadbridge Shaman, it's a thing. Alright, so he respects the double block there. We got Ob Nixilis coming to town here shortly. So if he plays anything crazy, we just fucking off that down with the quickness. We might be seeing some green here. I don't know, let's see what he's got. Okay, I'm fine with that. I'll loot and just discard a card. I'll get rid of this island for sure. Hell yeah, I want to use that ability. Yeah, boy. And you know what? I will get rid of this Epiphany for now. It'd be great. Oh, and he's not playing another creature. That is what I want to see. You want fucking Nixilis to just do his thing on a fucking empty board. Now you're gone. Yes, I'm fucking, you know, shooting a 1-2, but it's a 1-2 that's in my way. Do I swing here? I mean, what haste think? I mean, I don't know. I don't need the 1 damage. Now he's got to beat Nixilis. So he is Golgari Elves. I mean, you know, that Deadbridge Shaman was kind of painful. It cost me a Epiphany, but I think I'll be all right. I mean, you know, I could have plussed Ob there, but, you know, I just want to keep the board clear as much as possible. I'm gonna have Nissa, you know, online here shortly. Let's draw first. Got to be cognizant of what's his face? The Shaman of the pack. So what am I getting back with this? I'll probably just get back an Epiphany. Because we're Nissa next turn. I mean, he's not going to have anything at instant speed to deal with Nissa, theoretically. Because he's going to play something. Like, it'd be nuts for him not to. Question is, if he taps out for a Lissalana Huntmaster, do I care? Like, do I lose Ob to get Huntmaster off the board? Alright. Well, might as well use it. He's gonna regret that when Tutelage shows up eventually. Hey, Mortuary Mire. What's he getting back with that? Oh, it's the Thornbow. So he's gonna replace his draw. Oh wait, no, with the fucking Deadbridge Shaman. Okay. I see you, buddy. Alright, first things first. We're going to draw with Nixilis. Let's get there. Okay. We are going to play Nissa. I think he has nothing at double black that can deal with that. I'm gonna play Nissa. Or I mean flip Nissa. Let's just plus it first. I don't need the 4/4 right now. There's a telling time. Play another Visionary. And we'll go from there. Let's hide behind this wall of nonsense. So we know his draw step was a Deadbridge Shaman. Let's see where we go from here. Okay, there's the Shaman. Now I'll probably sandbag some lands, I guess. I'll probably just disperse that Deadbridge Shaman instead of obbing it away. Because I want to draw some more cards. But I'm going to Telling Time first. 3 mana open. Oh, there's another Epiphany. I don't need a Lumbering Falls right now. Alright, let's see what oh, we still have a fair amount of lands in our deck. Let's do Nissa first before Ob. Okay, there's a Tutelage. So let's do that. Let's draw with Nixilis. I'll do that. Let's play a land. Let's draw with Elvish Visionary. And we have a Languish. Excellent. Alright, so now he has to fight his way through this nonsense. We have a Tutelage, a Flip Nissa, and an Nixilis. We got 10 points of Planeswalker loyalty and a Tutelage. And a Disperse, if he wants to Wreck Sage. And we have the Languish in the bank. Llanowar Empath. I mean, he draws whatever he scries. So, I mean, it's a creature card, put it into your hand, so he puts that in his hand. So there's no sense to Epiphany there. And try and, get it. Okay, he's going to Reef Soul that. It's fine, I don't care. Now what's he going to do? I'll block them all. Less elves you have, the better. Okay, let's Epiphany first. Alright, we'll get rid of that. And we'll just block his whole team. Yeah, he's probably really upset about playing that Sage. He could have a Mortuary Mire, but I have a Disperse. So. And you also gotta understand, like, these Planeswalkers are also a threat. Alright, so first things first, we're going to plus Nissa. It's fine. We're going to play the other Tutelage. We are going to plus Nixilis. And do we need to play Skaab? I mean, you don't really need to play Skaab. I want to hold all this mana up. Because I'm probably just going to Fog. I'll play my Falls. I mean, this isn't neat. I mean, I'm fogging 2 damage, but, I want to threaten these ultimates. Just in case, like, he starts chaining Reclamation Sages out of nowhere. Yeah, that's fascinating. That too is fascinating. I mean, I'm just 100% going to Fog. Like, I don't care which one he hits. He's just going face. He must have a fucking Shaman of the Pack. Oh no, he's going for Ob. I mean, I should have just showed it. Like, let's pretend that we drew into it. Let's get rid of that. It's a lot of milling. And let's just show him we drew the fog. Yeah, there's no coming. Oh wow, fucking Yeba's Force Mage. It's amazing. Watch some damage effects. So, you know, playing against a lot of basic decks. Boros with some auras, straight up mono red. So we'll threaten a Nissa ultimate here very shortly. Hey, look, a fog. If that doesn't like make him leave like right now, then I don't know what will. Here's Kiora. And we actually just have the win on board. Don't even need to play Kiora. I'll pitch the fog for him so he can see. And that's that. And then I'll just go to end step and then discard a Languish and a fog so he can see that as well. Knowing that there was no hope. Man, 3 straight 1-drops, but we got there. 2 and 1. Sultai fog still a thing. I don't know if you guys like the updates. I like the updates. I think it's a little bit more fun to play just having, you know, diverse threats. But hopefully that guy will understand to never Reclamation Sage fucking Alchemist Vial ever again. That's just beyond greedy. I mean, obviously, you know, he wanted to have a board presence, I guess, but did he really just have nothing else to play? I don't know. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Hope y'all didn't get too offended by my caricature of a voice. And yeah, you should see a video with me in California Monday or Tuesday. Probably do two videos for our comeback. And then when I get back, I'm probably gonna go back to my old 2015 schedule, where, you know, we'll just do a deck for like an entire week. So, you know, I'll do a deck tech and a 1 or 2 game video on, you know, Monday, then another video on, you know, Tuesday or Wednesday, and then another video on Thursday and Friday. You know, because, you know, you want to mix it up. Some people like the, you know, 45-minute long episodes, or, you know, where I just give it to you all at once, and some people like them spaced out. They don't like sitting through, you know, long videos. And I don't know, maybe if I just, you know, put out more, you know, 15, 20-minute videos, more viewers. I don't know. Anyways, if for whatever reason I can't record when I'm in California, happy holidays to y'all. And, yeah, take care, man. And women. Dudes, ladies, cats, dogs, everyone. See ya.